Hello guys! Right, so today I've come down to Alton Towers. I've only got probably about 3 hours in the park. It's just nearly 10 AM and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get on as many rides using the single rider queue as I possibly can. So yeah, we're heading straight down to 13 because obviously if you don't know, the 13 single rider queue is like legal queue jumping. No one of like the GP knows about it, and I've used it multiple times and got on in under 5 minutes every single time I've used it, so I'd highly recommend using that when you come. I am glad I'm not going to Forbidden Valley. Wow. It's like opening day all over again. Just testing! Whoa! Come on! It's alive! Now, I had no hope in it ever reopening, I can't lie. I didn't think that thing would ever reopen, but it is! It's alive! Coming around the last turn now. Don't think it's going to reopen today, but it is showing signs of life. The train pulling into the unload station. If you don't know how Rita's station works, it's actually split into 2 platforms. So you get on this front one, and then there's another platform behind that you get off on. There we go. Rita. About 10:05 now. Rita's going. Hey! It's about 10:05 now. People are being let into 13. So I'm gonna go and join that single rider queue and see how long it takes. Advertising a 20-minute wait. So this is where the normal main queue would go. Then ride access, pass, fast track and single rider all go down this lane. So here we are on the 13 station. Literally 2 people in front. This is brilliant, this is. Going in the queue to get into the air gates, that took 53 seconds.
Loose cell cameras and
just done 13. That was very good. I think we're gonna head across to the Smiler now, maybe. Go do single rider on the Smiler, then possibly Spinball Wizard, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's go head across the Smiler, see what's that's on. Yeah, I'll keep you updated. But 13 single rider, very, very good. It gets you on, it's like having a fast track basically. It gets you on so quick. Next looks like it's opened early. Only supposed to have opened at 10:30. It's 10:15 and looks like it's already open. I'm gonna give Hex a miss today. I did it the other day. And plus today I've only got about 3 hours in the park, like I said. We are then down in X sector. There goes the Smiler. To be fair, I'm not the hugest fan of the Smiler. I've always made that quite vocal. And just recently I've had some pretty rough rides on it, so in my top 20 list I did, I actually had this over Oblivion by 1 spot. I've now got Oblivion, because I've had some really good rides on Oblivion recently. I've now put Oblivion up over it, because like, it's just, yeah, it's too rough, this ride sometimes. I've had some good rides on it, like during the fireworks I did, but the rest of them have just been really rough. 45 minutes, we're going to see how long it takes a single rider. Made it down to the cage. That's the rough bit right there, and then right here as well. That bit is so rough. Right, let's see how many people are in this single rider queue. No one queuing outside, and so far it's a good sign. Going inside. We are the first ones here. Wow. probably can't see me, I'm in the exit for the Smiler. But anyway, Smiler running pretty well, except for obviously the last 3 inversions that are very, very rough. And also the second inversion coming down off the first lift hill. That has got a really, really bad jolt that no one talks about at the end of it. Yeah, that was a decent ride down the Smiler. Waited under 5 minutes for it. It's not even 10:30, and I've done 2 rides already. So I'm not sure where I'm going next. I might head for Oblivion. I'm not sure. I'll keep you updated. 5 people. These single rider queues are so good. They're only actually running on 1 loading station. They've been doing this now for about... Well, they've been running it like on and off, 1 and 2 loading stations all throughout the season. I've seen it on 1 loading station quite a few times. However, I have seen it on 2 for quite a bit as well. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they're doing it. Because it seemed like it always ran on 2 before, so don't know what's changed, but it's still only got a short queue in the main queue, about 15 minutes I'd say. And the single rider queue's not that bad either, so... Yeah, but the next one's on. I waited about 5 minutes, 30 seconds there for Oblivion. I wasn't able to time Smiler, I think I said, because you have to put your phone in the baggage hold and that. It was definitely under 5 minutes for Smiler. Oblivion about 5 minutes 30. They were only running 1 of the loading stations, so that was a bit annoying. But yeah, if you don't know, so there's a trick you can do on Oblivion that makes that ride so much better. When you get to the top of the lift hill, put your feet on the bar that is in front of all of the seats. There's like a silver bar that goes across. Put your feet on there, and then when you get to the top and you start going down the drop, look straight on instead of looking down. It makes your stomach drop so much more, and it makes that drop insane. Like, you feel like you stood up on it. It's wild. It reminds me of the feeling you used to get on Apocalypse at Drayton Manor. Really, really good. So, yeah, I'm heading down to Spinball Whizzer now to see what it's like there. I haven't done Spinball's single rider yet. We attempted to on opening day, and we didn't end up actually getting onto the ride because it didn't move for like 45 minutes. And then Toxicator reopened after its leakage, should we say. I feel like my screen is really fogged up, I don't know why. But yeah, I'm gonna go head down to Spinball Whizzer. Then I'm gonna go across to the Curse to meet the rest of my party, so yeah. Speak to you once we get to Spinball. So yeah, it looks like it's got a big queue there in the main queue. Yeah, it looks pretty big, that does. 60 minutes. Wow. Let's go see what single rider's like. Only ones here. Wow. I haven't done this ride in so long. So we just waited 5 seconds there for Spinball. I forgot how fun that ride can be sometimes. It's so aggressive. This turn here, hold on, S turn here, flings you to the side so much, it's crazy. It's really not the smoothest thing in the world. It has got a few jolts in it, but it's mad intense. Some of the parts in it are really intense. Not even 11 o'clock yet, and we've already done 4 major coasters around the park using that single rider. It feels like I've got a fast track when I actually don't. I'm just by myself. And you can do it even if you're not actually here on your own. Even if you actually have another group, you can still go in the single rider queues. However, you may just be split up from your group. But yeah, I'd highly, highly recommend using those single riders because they can save you so much time. Spinball there's on a 60-minute wait, and I've just waited 5 seconds for it. So I'm heading across to the Curse at Alton Manor now. I'm gonna go meet up with the rest of my group, and yeah, then probably go to Galactica because that's the last single rider that I haven't done yet. I went Toxicator, but Toxicator's single rider I wouldn't use unless like it's completely empty. because it can take a while, Toxicators can, because of like the way you load and everything. I'd give that one a miss. But yeah, so I'll speak to you when we get to Gloomy Woods. Another thing I want to say is, as much as they weren't great on Spinball, the operations have been amazing on everything else. Like 13, they were pumping them trains out. That's not something I would have said a couple of years ago, because 13's operations used to be appalling. But yeah, 13, they were pumping trains out. Smiler, they were doing it in like 30, 40 seconds. It was crazy. Oblivion, as much as they were only using one of the stations, they were still getting that train sent out in probably under a minute still. Really good. The one I had on Spinball, I wasn't really paying attention to the rest of the cars, but I think I had like an issue with the restraints on my car, like someone needed it unlocking or something. I'm not sure, to like get into it properly or something. I don't know, but that took a bit of a while. I wasn't paying attention to how well they were dispatching the rest of the cars. But yeah, operations have been really good. Tip, if you don't come to the park a lot, come down the Haunted Hollow, because it's not just a shortcut to get you to Gloomy Woods, and you can also get to Forbidden Valley that way as well. But it's really well themed. Like, this is just the end of it. There's loads more theming down that path. It's a really good shortcut, and if you like, you don't know it's here, you'll end up walking all the way around Katanga Canyon that way, and that's a really long walk. If you come down here, it cuts that in half. So yeah, I'd recommend coming down here. And also it's got good theming, so even better. I'm gonna do Alton Manor. Probably one of my favourite rides here. Not just because it's really well themed, but also because it never has a queue. And I'll always just do it on the way to Nemi. So here we are. The big reveal of the facade. It's such a cool reveal. There it is. Alton Manor itself. And if you don't know, actually, that's only the corner of the building that this ride sits in. There's actually a huge warehouse for this ride all around the back, and it actually goes down to near the car park behind. It's a 5-minute wait. It's like barely anyone going through. Opening day for this was so good. If you haven't seen my opening day vlog, go watch it. I'll put it in top right. Might go for a ride quickly before the rest of the party gets here.
I'm sure you will agree.
Smokers on.
This manor
It's not something you see every day.
includes an abundance of land.
This is the sick pre-show room. Just scared the people in front with the knocker. Thought that was quite funny. Oh, the boot's working.
On the 31st
It's not often you see that.
1890.
Smell pod's been topped up in here since opening day. Wow, it's strong. I love this ride so much. Here we go. It's very dark in here. You can also do the funny thing here where it's like, it didn't work that time. You can do a funny thing in there where it makes your teeth look a funny colour, but here you go. And then you enter into Attic of Antiquities, I think it is. And funny enough, hold on, I don't know if you guys know, at the top of them shelves is what the old dual blasters had. They hid their mechanisms basically for the blasters. It's a fun fact. I've done Cursed twice. It seems like they've blown an air cannon in there, because on the second time, going into that last, if you don't know, spoiler alert, there's a big jump scare at the end with Emily's head, and it's actually a really good, like, scare. It's really loud. It's got, like, I think maybe 4 or 5 different air cannons that all go off, and it seems like one of them's blown because it went off, and then it kept going off. It's like tss, and it didn't stop until we got off, and it was still going on when we were coming down the exit. So I don't know. Yeah, we did tell a member of staff. Also, just seen Ben and Jacob from Ride Comparisons, so big shout out. Legends. I'm now going to go do Toxicator. I don't know why, because it's going to get me soaked, but why not? Because it's just fun. and it's a good ride, and I kind of want to get wet, so yeah, I'm gonna go do Toxicator. Nemesis was on 80 minutes last time I checked. I need to check again, but like, I don't think I'm gonna get on Nemesis today. This entrance just never fails to impress me. It's so good. Also, why is the Voltron Rivera logo on there? I know a lot of people have made jokes about that before, but I thought I'd make a joke about it as well. 30 minutes for Subterra. Blimmin' heck. I wouldn't wait more than 10 minutes for that ride. Let me go this way down to Toxicator. Actually, no, let's go this way, because I want to go check on the MEQ first. Right, so it says Nemi's on 60. However, that does not look like 60 minutes from where I'm stood right now. I want to go check that, because that doesn't look like 60 minutes at all. So this doesn't look like 60 minutes at all. I can't tell if it might be on one train though, that's the only problem. Plenty of empty seats going around as well. This ride, out of all of the coasters at the park, this one desperately needs a single rider queue. I know it'd be pretty hard to implement, but this is the one ride that he desperately needs it. It's just gone down. I can't tell if it's on two trains. I can't tell, but it has just gone down, so I might go do Toxicator instead. Yeah, I'm gonna go do Toxicator instead. That makes sense. They're adding a second train onto the system, so I'm gonna go down do Toxicator and then come back to it. So that was why it was on 60 minutes, because it's only on one train. That makes more sense now. It's Toxicator time. Toxicator here, rocking a 20-minute wait. We're going in single rider though, because there's only 2 people here. We've just made it up to the platform, and that took 16 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah, about 5 minutes cut off the main queue if it was rides on 20. So yeah, we're on the next cycle. Minutes, it's open back again with 2 trains, I presume. Yeah, gonna get a ride in now. I've just waited there about 40 minutes, like it said for Nemesis. I'm exiting park now because my time here is done. But what I will say, Nemesis desperately needs a single rider queue. But if you are a single rider and you are here by yourself, definitely do Nemesis. Because more than often, it ends up with a 3 on the front row. So I was here last week, and I got on the front row as a single rider, and I was here just and got on the front row as a single rider. So yeah, I'd highly recommend doing Nemesis as a single rider. Yeah, we're leaving the park now. Yeah, Galactica's just gone behind me. Yeah, so you've been watching Airtime Addict. Like and subscribe. Comment below if you're coming to Alton Towers over the holidays. And I'll see you around. Ciao a bit.